Let's start at the very beginning.
Monday.
A very good place to start.
Except if you're a Prime Minister just months away from an election polling like this.
The coalition is facing some sobering polling numbers.
Support for the federal coalition has taken a nosedive.
The government would suffer a crushing defeat if it was held right now.
Scott Morrison's popularity tanking to Black Summer bushfire levels. The government's worst results since the leadership spill.
This is my leader.
There you go.
And I'm ambitious for him.
There's only one poll that counts in politics, that's election day.
The PM's press club address on
Tuesday.
offered a chance to reset.
Oh, let's see if I can make it easier.
We must grow together. Push forward. Pull back. Turn back. Balance right. We make stuff here. We make it really well.
But the press gallery wasn't letting him off that easy.
Do you want to take this opportunity to actually say sorry?
You are a drag on the coalition vote.
Can you tell me the price of a loaf of bread, a litre of petrol and a rapid antigen test?
I'm not going to pretend to you that I go out each day and I buy a loaf of bread and I buy a litre of milk.
From bread to very jiggly bombshells.
In one, she describes you as a horrible, horrible person. The minister is even more scathing, describing you as a fraud and, quote, a complete psycho.
Well, I don't know who you're referring to or the basis of what you've put to me, but I obviously don't agree with it.
And everyone accepted the Prime Minister's answers and moved on with their lives.
Really?
No. Bready or not, here comes...
Wednesday.
Mate, I'm just normal white bread toast. That's me. Depends which bread. I mean, how many different types of bread have people got in their homes these days? How many types of different milk? Enjoy your almond latte.
The grocery chat continued. And so did the ultimate whodunit. The mystery of the fast-fingered minister.
If you know anything about this, don't wait to be outed. Out yourself.
Yes, I will name the culprit.
Quite frankly, I don't really give a stuff who it is.
It was Colonel Mustard in the library with a smartphone.
OK, as
Thursday.
rolled around, another man of mystery, Richard Colbeck...
He's absent. He's absent.
...was still feeling the heat after being accused of choosing the Ashes over accountability.
Would rather go to the cricket and drink thorpies.
If Richard Colbeck does not resign today, the Prime Minister should sack him.
The aged care sector also unimpressed with their minister's grasp on the situation.
No, I don't accept that it's in complete crisis.
Aged care is absolutely in crisis.
The PM on
Friday.
standing by his minister
I understand those who are seeking to make political points about this.
as he fielded questions about another.
When will the government respond to the allegations against Alan Tudge, given that they were due on January the 28th?
We're working through those processes now.
It's enough to make you consider a career change, right, PM? Scott Morrison hitting the salon after the bad hair week that was.
Tell me about text messages.
Swapping frosty texts for frosted tips as he tried to wash away 7 days he'd rather forget.
The Liberal MP Dr Katie Allen joins us now. Now, Katie, I know you're one of the most enthusiastic proponents of this government. I want to set you a challenge. Can you possibly spin this week as a good week for the government?
Well, it's been a pretty decent pile-on, I have to say. But I suppose what I'm interested in is, not the walk, is the walking of the walk and delivering of the outcomes. And so it's been an incredibly challenging summer. Everyone's been very challenged. The government needs to step up. There's no doubt about that. But what I would say is that I know that it's about delivering for the people of Australia.
Would it help, do you think, if the PM, some of the big guns in government actually accepted responsibility for some of the problems?
Well, I think in the National Press Club, I heard that very loud and clear from the Prime Minister. Look, this is an incredible pandemic. It's not an easy thing to deal with. I think going into summer, we all wanted this thing to have gone away. And it's come at us at speed. And there's no doubt there's had to be a lot of flexibility in moving in order to get what has had to be done.
Katie, we know you won't tell us who the fast-fingered texter is, even if you do know. But why not? Wouldn't it be better just to say who it is instead of letting all this speculation swirl?
Well, I don't think anyone does know who it is. I've not heard any rumours about who it is. I'd love the person to come forward because that would provide context for us about what conversation they were having. I mean, when people have private conversations in text messages, it's important who that person is texting to and who the other person is. That would give us a context of what that strong language was about.
But Katie, Barnaby Joyce said the other day that there's 3,000 people in Canberra who know exactly who that federal minister was. So it seems to be a bit of an open secret.
Well, I've been asking everyone. Obviously, I'm not part of the open secret because I don't know who it is. And there's a lot of rumours about who it is, but no one knows that I know knows who it is. So, I mean, I think the thing is that gossip is gossip and politics is pretty gossipy business. I actually haven't heard any credible ideas about who it is, but I'd love that person to come forward. It'd be really helpful.
We've all seen this week what happened at Brisbane's City Point Christian College. Does it make you rethink your support for the religious discrimination bill?
Look, I've been working very closely through the last 2 years with the Attorney-General with regards to making sure that this bill can be in the best possible place because I live in Higgins, which has a very big LGBTI, vibrant and diverse community, and I have a very strong view about the protection of gay and trans rights, and particularly gay and trans students. And so my support for the RDA, or the Religious Discrimination Act, is actually conditional on removal of one particular paragraph from the Sex Discrimination Act because children don't choose their sexuality and they should not be prejudiced against in a school. They need an education, and I don't believe children should be able to be expelled because of their sexuality.
Katie, really quickly, obviously the government wants to put this legislation to the floor of Parliament before the election. Would you cross the floor if the protections are not right for kids?
Let's just say I really hope it doesn't come to that.
Katie, the Prime Minister was asked the price of bread this week. Albo was asked the price of tampons. So now I'm going to ask you, can you tell us the price of Lynx Africa deodorant?
No, because I don't use deodorant. But I do the shopping in my house, and I can tell you I know the price of everything I buy, and I don't buy that one.
Okay, just for everyone at home, it's about $5, but you can get it for $2 at Chemist Warehouse.
Is that some kind of weird sponsorship deal you're going to?
I'm joking, it's the worst deodorant.
Katie, good to chat to you. Thanks
okay,
very
a bit
much.
Smelly.
Thanks for coming on, Katie. Really appreciate it.
Thanks so much.